Whew. Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? What's up? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Y'all, I'm so tired today. What's up to you? What's up, Tasha? What's up, Kiki? I see you in the building. What's up? What's going on? Y'all tap the screen, share the live for me. I'm only gonna be on here for just a quick second. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just had to come on here and vibe with y'all for a minute. What's up, baby? What's going on? Antoine, I see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy, 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 happy. Happy Tuesday. Y'all, I'm so hungry today. I'm so hungry today. What's up? Um, Zell, I see you. Sharice, I see you. What's up? What's going on? Y'all, I'm so hungry today. Listen, I ain't ate today, but I'm hungry. Hey y'all, what's up? Listen, let me tell y'all something real quick. I'm just gonna be real with you. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Listen, what's up, Lawana? I see you. Delight, I see you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This season right here, you ain't got time to be worrying about what folks talking about. You ain't got time to be worrying about what they think about you. Listen, live your best life at all costs. One thing I had to understand is if I don't live my best life, but I don't listen, we don't know how much time we got left, y'all. Live your best life. Live your best life. Live the life for you. Do what you want to do. Don't worry about what other folks talk about. Don't worry about what you feel what I'm saying. No, we ain't doing that this year. You know what, I really, what I had to get into my skull, y'all. I really had to instill this in myself this year. I said, you know what? I said, I really got to stop worrying about other people. I really got to stop worrying about what they think about me. I really got to stop worrying about the friendships and the family ships that don't mean me well. I really got to stop putting myself in a position to always be the chaser. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we be chasing stuff and we don't even know we be chasing it. You always the one that's trying to fix the relationship. You always the one that's trying to fix the friendship. You always the one that's trying to fix the family ship. Baby, listen, just let it be. If you always the one always reaching out to folks, always hitting them up, always checking on them, always trying to fix something, listen, sometimes you gotta just fall back and let folks check on you. Let folks call you. Let folks reach out to you. I ain't got time this year. Get somebody else to do it. Let me tell y'all something. This season right here, I'm not rekindling nothing. Do you hear me? I ain't rekindling no relationship. I ain't rekindling no friendship. I ain't rekindling nothing. Let it be what it is. It is what it is this season, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Let me tell y'all something. A long time ago, I was, well, not a long time ago, a couple years ago, I was diagnosed with a a sleep disorder, right? So, people always made jokes about me falling asleep and things like that. But you know what? I never cared because first of all, it's what God created me to be. So what I had to learn what I had to learn how to do is absorb and accept what God has given you. It might be a flaw to you. It might be something that you don't like about yourself. But let me tell you something. Accept yourself 100% wholeheartedly. Because let me tell you, the right people that belong on the journey with you, they're going to accept every flaw that you have that comes with you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one thing I had to understand. But I'm gonna let y'all be great. I'm gonna let y'all be great. Mhm. Doing God's work. I miss you all. What's up, James? I see you. No, but I just really, what I had to do was I just had to come on here and talk to y'all just for a hot second. I ain't gonna be here long. I just had to come on here and talk to y'all for a hot second. Cause I really been in my I really just been in my little zone. You know how you get when you be in your zone and you don't be want to bother, you don't be want to deal with people, you don't be want to bother with people. You just be want to be in your zone and worry about you and focus on you. I just really been in that space where I just been wanting to focus on me. And let me tell y'all, that's the best decision I could have ever made in a long time. Today, that's me. Me too. You feel I'm good? How you doing? But yeah, y'all, I just, that's the best decision I could have made in a long time. I could have, Listen, God could have took me up out of here a long time ago, but you know what? I'm thankful that He didn't, because that means I have a purpose, and it means I got something else to do. I got some. I'm living for something else. I don't know what it is. It might be something that you don't know that you living for. But let me tell you something. When God has a purpose of your life, He gonna wake you up every morning, and He gonna start you on your way. And that's the only thing that you gotta thank Him for. Is that right there? Thank Him for the unknown. Thank Him for the things you don't know that's coming your way. Thank Him for the stuff that you do not understand. Thank Him for all of those things. Cause let me tell you something. Sometimes that's the best gift that we can ever receive in our life, is the things that we do not know about, the things that we don't know that's coming. That's the type of stuff I tell y'all all the time. When you wake up and you start your day, let me tell you something. It shouldn't be no reason why you waking up on the wrong side of the bed. You got favor all over your life. You got favor all over your life, and that's one thing I had to understand about me. I said, why am I waking up mad and angry and stuff? What's up, Taylor? Why I'm waking up mad and angry and stuff? Ain't no sense in me waking up mad, angry, upset for what? Sometimes I be having to understand that everything happens for a reason. What's up, Kev? Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy Kev the comic. Thank you for coming in and showing love, Kev. And that's one thing I had to understand. I'm like, what am I angry about? What am I upset about? Have y'all just asked yourself the question, what am I angry? What am I upset about? If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. That's one thing I had to tell myself, and I instill that in myself every day I wake up. Listen, what are you mad about? Why are you upset? What's up, Marcus? What you upset about? What is it that you're trying to accomplish that you ain't accomplished yet? Let me tell you something. The stuff that you have not accomplished yet means that it just means that you're not supposed to accomplish it right now. That's all that it means. We be so busy in a rush. But if you just slow down and pay attention to what's going on around you, you will understand that you're on time. See, what I had to understand was I was always in a rush of completing things and doing things, when really and truly I just had to slow down and pay attention. I just had to slow down and pay attention. I had to just look at the things that was around me and be thankful for that. Cause let me tell y'all something. What y'all start to do is you start to really be in secret competition, and you don't even know you building competition towards people that you don't even need to be in competition with. Oh, I wish I had that. Or I wish I could do this. Or I wish I can do that. Why? You're on time. If it's meant for you to go these places, if it's meant for you to have that job, if it's meant for you to have that type of salary, if it's meant for, it's gonna be. What's for you ain't, listen, what's for you gonna be for you. What's for you is gonna be for you. And that's one thing I had to tell myself. I'm like, you know what? I gotta stop scrolling so much. You know what I'm saying? We be so busy scrolling on TikTok and scrolling on Instagram, looking at everybody in their nice cars and they nice houses, and we always, I wish I woulda, or I wish I coulda. Listen, no, you on time. You doing everything in God's timing. Just slow down. Slow down. Ain't no competition. The only competition in this season of your life is you. That's it. The only competition in this season of your life is you. The only thing that you need to be focusing on is you. Don't worry about what they doing over here. Don't worry about why they not doing what they supposed to be doing. Listen, let's worry about us, and let me tell you something. You will start to realize that a lot of y'all are on time. You have completed, and you are running the marathon on time. Be anxious for nothing. I be looking around. I be like, what is everybody in a rush for? I be seeing folks just moving fast, and let me tell you something. When you move fast, you miss signs. Let me say that again. When you move fast, you miss signs. Some of y'all are missing y'all exits because you so busy moving so fast in traffic that you can't even get off on the right exit. But let me tell you something. When you take your time, when you take your time and you do what you're supposed to do, let me tell you, you're going to get off on each exit that you're supposed to get off of, because you on time and you making sure that you're doing it on the right time. Listen, y'all, I used to cry all the time. I used to just sit in my car and I used to cry. And the reason I used to cry was because I thought I wasn't doing enough. How many of y'all in the room thought that you wasn't doing enough, or think that you're not doing enough? And a lot of time, let me tell you something. The only reason you have that thought is because you put this expectation on yourself into thinking that you have to do something when you really don't. You feel what I'm saying? I used to cry about it all the time. I used to be like, why me? God, why you do this to me? Why I don't got that job? Why I don't got those things? Because you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. Have you ever just thought in your head and been like, you know what? If I just looked at the people around me, some of y'all don't even look at the people around y'all because you don't even understand that you have been chosen for something greater. And a lot of y'all that have been chosen for greater, you don't even give yourself enough time to even absorb what God is giving you. See, that's one thing I had to teach myself. I'm like, you know what? I can't even absorb what God is giving me because I have the wrong people around me always in my ear telling me that I need to do more, when really and truly I was doing enough. Okay, I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, but I just had the wrong people around me making me feel like I was off track. I had the wrong people around me, not giving me the things that and the tools that I need. When I was pouring out and loving on people, nobody was able to love me back and pour back into me because I was the most powerful one in my circle. A lot of y'all got to understand, when you are the most powerful one in your circle, when you are the one that stand out in the crowd, when you are the chosen one, let me tell you something. It's gonna take a strong person. It's gonna take a strong couple people to actually pour back into you. It's time for you to evaluate your circle. It's time for you to evaluate your circle. It's time for you to evaluate the people that surround you. It's time for you to start looking around and watching the things that you do and watching the people that you love, because sometimes people don't deserve you. Sometimes people don't even need to be in your presence. Sometimes it takes for you to actually separate yourself in order for you to elevate and go to the next level in your life. What I had to understand was I had to start to separate myself to get the right people that I needed to you know what I'm saying, to be around me and surrounding of me on for this journey that I'm on. Let me tell y'all something. As soon as I cut the wrong people off, God brought me the right people. As soon as I cut the wrong people off, God brought me the right people. I tell you no lie. I you know I get so caught up with not paying attention, but really and truly, let me tell you something. The stuff I need to be paying attention to are the people that's sucking me dry and that's leeching off me. Some of y'all got so many leeches around y'all don't even realize that they're actually hurting you, rather than just because you don't feel it right now, don't mean it's not hurting you. You just don't feel it right now in the moment. Let me tell you something. A leech ain't gonna listen. You will never know a leech is on you until they suck all the blood out of you, and now you're weak, right? So a lot of y'all don't even understand. It don't hurt you right now, but as soon as you run dry and as soon as you get on E, that's when you gonna feel it. When you're weak, when you don't have nobody to hold you up, that's when you gonna feel it. That's when you gonna feel it. Okay, now. All right now. All right now. I see it and feel it. You got to. You got to. I'm one of those people. I'm a lover, y'all. It took me a long time to get this mentality, because let me tell y'all something. When you have been through trauma and chaos and narcissistic relationships and friendships and all that stuff, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all don't even understand that it's hard for you to genuinely love again. But let me tell you, when you start to genuinely love again, you'll start to feel better about yourself, because that's where your pure love and pure energy come from anyway. It come from the love that God has instilled in you. So let me tell you something. It took me a long time to actually love people again. It took me a long time to actually accept people for who they are again, because of the things I've gone through. But let me tell you something. What you've gone through, you can't let it define you. Let me say that again. What you've gone through, you cannot let it define you. Just because you endured pain in your childhood and your adolescent years, you can't let that define you in your adult years. Come on, I know I ain't talking to myself. Y'all have to understand that a lot of stuff that y'all have done, you have gone through that for a reason. Sometimes it takes for you to love people a little bit harder in order for you to understand that that was the love that you have desired your whole life. You just didn't get it because you had the wrong people around you. Your mom and your daddy didn't know how to love you because they didn't receive it in the first place. But let me tell you something. Don't let that define how you gonna love. Don't let that define how you gonna give people the right energy. Don't let that define you. Don't let that define you. Man, I just, life good, man. I listen, I have no complaints. Even though I can complain, even though I can cry, even though I can just break down right now. But one thing I had to understand is mind over matter. I gotta get my head back in the game. Cause let me tell you something. The more you break down, the more you forget who you are. The more you break down and the more you cry, the more you forget who you are. Some of y'all got to get y'all head back in the game. Some of y'all got to get y'all head back in the game. It's time for you to get your head back in the game. Don't forget who you are. Don't stop doing what you're supposed to be doing. Just you can cry about it, but you got 5 seconds to cry about it, and then after that you better wipe your face and keep going. Because one thing I had to understand is the more I break down, the more I question me. The more I cry, the more I question my ability. The more I sit down and I wonder why this didn't happen or what could have happened differently. No, what happened was it needed to happen in order for you to understand. Things happen like this so you can understand who you are in the flesh. For real. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just letting God guide me today. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just letting God guide me today. But what up, MB? Thank y'all for the gifts. I see y'all. But I want y'all to understand something. Even though you might not get it, you might not understand it right now, it's not meant for you. What's up, Renee? It's not meant for you to understand. Thank you, Gator. It's not meant for you to understand right now. And let me tell you something. Don't give up on you. You can't give up on you. You can't stop loving you. You can't stop pouring into yourself. Because let me tell you something. If you don't do it, who gonna do it? If you don't do it, who will? If you don't give yourself the love and the energy that you desire and that you love. See, one thing I had to understand was I had to start to lead by example in my own life. So what that mean is I got to start showing people how they gonna treat me. And what that mean is I got to start to lead by example and show them if I put myself on the pedestal, you ain't got no choice but to put me on a pedestal too. Because listen, one thing about it and two things for sure. You can show people how to treat you, how to love you and all of those things, but as soon as they don't love you the way that you love yourself, that's gonna give you the ammunition to get up and walk away. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm just being real with you. If you love you and you put yourself on the pedestal, the other folks that's in your life don't got no choice but to follow suit. The people around you don't got no choice but to follow suit. Listen, I done cut so many people off. It's so many folks that had an attachment to me. Hold on. Let me take this gum out. Let me talk to y'all real quick. It's so many folks that had an attachment to me. But let me tell you something. The only thing that people can say about you is that they knew you. They don't know who you are now, because every day you wake up out of your bed, you're growing. Every day you start a new day, you're growing. Let me tell you something. They knew who you were. They don't know who you are. So the people that had an attachment to you, they can walk around and say all these horrible things about you. They can bring up your past. They can talk about what you did in 2018. They can talk about all these things. But let me tell you something. They knew who you were. They don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. Don't let them define who you are. Don't let them define your greatness. Don't let them stop you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. Don't let them put you in a category with everybody else, because they already knew who you was when they first met you in the first place. The people that speak ill against you, the people that talk down on you, the people that throw salt in your name and throw you up under the bus, they knew who you were from the first day they met you. That's the reason why they attached themselves to you in the first place. They seen the favor anyway. They seen who you was anyway. They already seen the favor all over you anyway. Some of y'all don't even understand. The only reason why they even broke bread with you was because they knew you were the whole loaf. Ooh. The only reason they broke bread with you in the first place was because they knew you were the whole loaf. That's it. That's it. They already knew who you were before you even sat down at the table. Some of y'all presence is so strong, people see you before you even get there. Some of y'all have gone through so much, your light shines so bright, people see you before you even get there. And one thing I had to tell myself was, you know what? I'm sitting over here sleeping on me for people who already knew who I was in the first place. You already knew who I was when you came into my life. That's why you wanted to be attached to me, because you wanted to be attached to the favor that was also attached to me. That's the reason why you wanted to come in, because you already knew that God had a blessing coming my way. That's why you wanted to come and sit yourself plop right here next to me, because you already knew God was pouring in the blessings. You already knew that God was going to have these overflow of blessings coming into my life. That's the only reason some people like to be around you anyway, because they see your favor before you even see it. See, a lot of y'all don't even understand. The only reason that you might have a crowd of people around you is because of the light that you shine. Some people don't want to be in darkness, so they attach themselves to you to be in the light. I ain't gonna cry today. 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 You know what? Because I feel somebody on here. I feel somebody talk. I feel like I'm talking to somebody on here today. You know, it's so unfortunate that people don't even understand who we are. It's so unfortunate that people fumble us. It's so unfortunate that we have people around us that we love unconditionally, but they love us with conditions. It's so unfortunate that we have all of these people attached to us and don't nobody know how to pour into us. It's so unfortunate that we have all these people around us that's taking the power from us, but they don't even know how to charge us back up again. They don't even know how to charge us back up again. Don't even have a clue as to how to even put us back up and plug us back up into the wall. I know a lot of y'all tired. I know a lot of y'all tired, but let me tell you something. You can't give up now. You can't give up now. You can't stop. You can't quit. You can't stop. You can't quit. You can't give up. You ain't got no choice but to keep going. You ain't got no choice but to keep pressing on. You ain't got no choice but to put yourself first. You ain't got no choice but to love you. You ain't got no choice but to plug yourself back in when people take you out the wall. You ain't got no choice but to power yourself back up when people power you down. You ain't got no choice. In this season right here, you ain't got no choice. 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 So I don't know who I was talking to today, but I will say this. You are greatness. And you got to keep pressing on. You ain't got no choice. God says you ain't got no choice. You ain't got no choice. You know, man, man. When I tell y'all I done gone through, then been through, God said the chase is over. So a lot of y'all that chase that love, a lot of y'all that look for that love from your family, from your mom, your dad, whoever, God said the chase is over. You ain't got to chase no more. I said I wasn't gonna cry today. But you know what? Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself and say life is good. Life is good, cause I could have been gone up out of here a long time ago. I could have checked out of here a long time ago. But you know what? What kept me was the abundance. What kept me was I started to get the right people in my life. That's what kept me. So a lot of y'all gotta understand that you gotta charge yourself back up, man. Just charge yourself back up, cause now it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time. Now it's time. Charge yourself back up. Charge yourself back up. It's all right. You might be on 5%, but baby, charge yourself back up. Charge yourself back up. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. So y'all, listen. I love you guys. I just had to come on here real quick to give y'all a quick word real quick. I have to go get me some food now. I'm hungry. But I love y'all, and listen, y'all keep praying, y'all keep y'allself together, and listen, I'll see y'all later on. Bye.